Greetings and welcome to this edition of
Positronic.
I'm Barry P. Cook, and I'm here with some nerd news for you. A couple of stories that are hitting the wire related to sci-fi stuff that I want to talk about. The first is in relation to the Gotham Knights TV show that's coming to the CW. There have been some casting announcements, and I wanted to talk to you about those first. So the CW has cast Fallon Smythe and Tyler DeChira or DeChira, I don't know how to say his last name, as series regulars. Smythe will be playing Harper Row, and in the Batman comics, that character goes by Bluebird. She's a member of the Bat family. And DeChira, if I'm saying the name right, will be playing her brother Cullen. Cullen is not a superhero in DC Comics, but he's also from the comics. Now, they've made some changes to the characters. In the comics, Cullen is a biological male who is gay, but in the Gotham Knights show, he's going to be a transgender male. Whether he's gay or not, I don't know. It doesn't say. And Harper is going to be bisexual. I don't know if that's true in the comics or not, but that's how they're going to depict these characters, and I'm a little concerned about that because, of course, I don't have a problem with it, but there are people who will have a problem with it, the anti-woke crowd, and they're going to come after the show over it. And so I don't know why they do these things, because certainly they know this is going to happen. And I know that the creators behind it are from Batwoman, and I know that the Batwoman, creative team there's a lot of folks on there who are LGBTQ. So, that's one reason why there's so much LGBTQ representation on Batwoman. And again, I don't have a problem with that, but at a certain point, it can be a little bit tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's all you see is LGBTQ, and that's all you put into your shows, at a certain point, I don't know. I think it can detract from the quality of a show. In Batwoman, it really didn't. They didn't take it too far, but I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that Poison Ivy and Montoya weren't in it very much. If they had been in it more, on top of, Ryan being gay and Sophie being gay, it just would have been like too much. And I don't know, I feel bad saying too much, but in other words, I don't know if that even makes sense. I mean, obviously there are friend groups where a lot of the people are gay, just like there are friend groups where a lot of the people are not gay or, bisexual or have you. So it's not that it isn't real life, but I think when you go out of your way to, hey, let's make him trans, when in the source material he's not, like, why? Because you want to have trans representation, and I get that, but I don't know. Hopefully these will be the only two characters that are LGBTQ, because if they go too heavy-handed with it, the people are going to come after the show. They're going to shit all over it before it even comes out, which is what they did to Batwoman, and the show suffered for it, I think, in the ratings. It certainly did when they switched to Ryan, because she was Black and gay. So I don't know why they insist on doing this stuff when the success of the show could be affected by it. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to watch it, and I suspect I'll like the show because I'm liking Batwoman right now a lot. But I don't know why they have to do it. I don't get it. But, it happens to be true that the brother character is gay in the comics, and it was a big part of his character that he was always picked on over it, and the sister always defended him. So if they were going to have the character, he was probably always going to be gay. But on top of that, they've made him trans, and they've made her gay. And I don't know. I don't know if she's gay in the comics. Maybe she is. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be saying any of this stuff. Let's move on and talk about the fact that there's going to be a spin-off again of The Walking Dead called Isle of the Dead. And it's going to star Jeffrey Dean Morgan and the young lady that plays Maggie, you know, they're going to, of course, be playing Negan and Maggie. And they're going to go off to New York City, which has been totally cut off from the mainland, and deal with more, you know, zombies. And I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I love the Negan character. I love the Maggie character. I love the actress. It's cool, but like, what are you doing? Like, what? The freaking comic book ended. Like, what? Why are you still going? You have Fear the Walking Dead, which is just the same show with different characters. You had Walking Dead World Beyond, which, okay, it was a limited series and it showed us a jump to the future. Cool. You're on like season 11 of the original show. Why? Why do you have to do another one? You're killing it, man. You're killing it. A lot of people have walked away from the live action franchise because they're running it into the ground. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it, at least at the beginning, because I like I said, I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I love the Negan character. I like the Maggie character a lot. I like that actress. But I don't know. The first season is only gonna be 6 episodes, and there may not even be a second season. It might just be a limited series. But like, why? Stop. Stop it. Just leave it alone. You're gonna kill it. So I don't know. Anyway, that's happening. And the other thing I want to talk about is there is a sequel to I Am Legend in the works. It's going to be worked on, of course, by Will Smith, as well as Michael B. Jordan, with Akiva Goldsmith doing the writing, which Goldsmith works on Discovery and or Picard and whatnot. And I don't know about that. I don't know if that's a good idea, but that's happening. And I guess it's true that Goldsmith adapted the original novel from the 50s for the first film. So I don't know. And I liked it. So I don't know, although people had a problem with the end. So I don't know, maybe it'll be okay, but I don't know. But I guess Jordan and Smith are both producing as well. So maybe that'll have an impact. I'm definitely going to see it. I like Will Smith a lot. I liked I Am Legend. So I'm going to go see it. But anyway, that's happening. And the only other piece of news I have concerns Star Trek Discovery. I guess we've known for a while that it's going to get a season 5, but it's just been announced, I guess, that it's going to have 10 episodes, which is interesting because they keep shortening the seasons. And, you know, some of that has to do with money. I think a lot of it has to do with writing. They can't stretch one serialized story for 15 episodes and have it be good. They demonstrated this with the first 2 seasons. I don't remember whether the 3rd season was shorter or not. I think it was. That season had issues. This season has tons of issues at 13 episodes or 14 or whatever it is. So they're cutting it back to 10. Maybe that'll make it better. They won't have to keep trying to stretch it. There'll be less, you know, baloney in between, less filler. Maybe it'll be tighter and maybe it'll be more cohesive and be better. We can always hope that they'll get it right in the 5th season, but I'm dubious. I'm not optimistic that that will occur. So I don't know. It remains to be seen, but that's the latest on Star Trek Discovery. That's really all the nerd news I have. So I'm going to go. I'll be back with another video soon. Until then, I wish you peace and long life.